9. Reverse thinking lessons from the Jewish mindset. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, money just slips through your fingers? Maybe you're grinding 9 to 5 in Chicago, hustling side jobs in New York, or running deliveries in Houston, but somehow your savings account looks the same every month. I want to share with you a conversation that completely changed how I think about money, opportunity, and success. Years ago, I met an older Jewish gentleman in a little cafe in Miami. What started as small talk about the Florida heat turned into nearly 2 hours of wisdom about how Jewish communities, despite centuries of struggle, became some of the most resilient and financially successful people on earth. The secret, he said, is not luck, not inheritance, not magic. It's reverse thinking, a way of looking at life from the opposite angle of most people. Today, I'm going to share with you 9 powerful lessons of reverse thinking from the Jewish mindset, illustrated with stories and examples right here in the United States. Lesson 1. Don't complain, listen to complaints. Most of us complain, rent is too high in San Francisco, healthcare costs too much in Texas, traffic in Los Angeles is unbearable. Complaining is human, but Jews approach it differently. They listen to complaints, because every complaint is a problem, and every problem is an opportunity. Take New York City, for example. Instead of opening yet another fancy coffee shop in Manhattan, one young entrepreneur noticed parents in Brooklyn constantly complaining about after-school childcare. He started a $10 per hour homework club. Within a year, he had 3 branches across the borough. Reverse thinking means this: don't just hear the noise. Ask yourself who's in pain, and how can I ease it? That's where opportunity lives. Lesson 2. Who's getting rich from your efforts? A friend of mine in Los Angeles writes freelance articles $100 each. She's proud of it, until I asked, how much traffic do those articles make for the company? She paused. Millions of views. Thousands of dollars in ad revenue. She realized what the Jewish gentleman told me. Don't just ask how much you earn. Ask who is getting rich because of you. Reverse thinking means climbing higher on the value chain. Don't just create value, own a piece of it. That's why platforms like Etsy or Shopify exploded in the US. Creators realized they could sell directly instead of just being workers behind the scene. Lesson 3. Build for generations, not just for today. Here in America, we love quick wins: this quarter's profit, this month's bonus. But Jews think generationally. There's a family bakery in New Jersey that's been around for 90 years. The founder didn't open it just to sell bread. He built it so his children and grandchildren could inherit, expand, and grow. That's reverse thinking. Don't just ask, will this make me money this year? Ask, will this still matter in 30 years, and can my kids build on it? Lesson 4. Treat failure as tuition, not trauma. In Silicon Valley, failure is almost fashionable, but many still carry shame when a business collapses. Jews view failure differently. It's a tuition fee. If you lose $50,000 in a startup, the real question is, did you extract $500,000 worth of lessons? Did you build systems so it never happens again? One restaurant owner in Houston failed badly her first year: bad suppliers, messy operations. Instead of quitting, she studied operations management, rebuilt with a tighter model, and now runs 3 profitable Tex-Mex restaurants. Failure isn't the end. It's an investment if you learn. Lesson 5. Spend on what others need, not what you want. Consumer culture in America pushes us to buy the newest iPhone, the latest sneakers, a car with more features. But Jews ask, will this purchase generate value? One young filmmaker in Los Angeles wanted a $3,000 camera. Instead, he bought cheaper gear and invested in lighting equipment that he could also rent out. Within a year, the rentals paid for all his film projects. Reverse thinking: buy like an investor, not a consumer. Lesson 6. No capital, use your brain. A friend once told me, I'll start a business when I have money. That mindset keeps people stuck. In Jewish culture, if you don't have gold, carry knowledge. Knowledge is portable, untaxed, and unstealable. In Detroit, a young woman with no savings started reviewing affordable skincare on TikTok. Within 6 months, she built a following of 50,000 and opened an online store. No capital, just curiosity, observation, and persistence. Capital is not the barrier. Laziness in thinking is. Lesson 7. Turn competitors into collaborators. American culture often glorifies competition: beat your rivals, crush the market. But Jews often flip that script. Cooperate with your competition. In Dallas, two food truck owners selling tacos realized they were fighting over the same crowd. Instead of undercutting each other, they partnered. One specialized in beef, the other in vegetarian. They parked side by side and doubled their revenue because customers now had more choice in one spot. Reverse thinking, expand the pie instead of fighting over crumbs. Lesson 8. Transform weakness into an asset. We all have weaknesses: stage fright, poverty, failure. Most of us hide them. Jews showcase them. A public speaking coach in Chicago openly shared her fear of speaking as a child. Students flocked to her because they trusted someone who overcame weakness, not someone who was perfect from the start. Reverse thinking, your weakness is your credibility. Don't bury it, use it to build bridges. Lesson 9. Wealth is a mindset, not a wallet. At the end of our cafe talk, that Jewish uncle leaned back and said, "True wealth isn't about money. It's about how you look at the world. Most people see problems. We see opportunities." And he's right. In America, some see inflation. Others see new markets. Some see failure. Others see tuition. Some see weakness. Others see connection. Wealth starts in the mind, not in the bank. Conclusion. So what will you do next? Asterisk. Will you listen to complaints and turn them into opportunities? Asterisk. Will you trace where your value is going and claim a share of it? Asterisk. Will you start building something that outlives you? Reverse thinking is not magic. It's a lens. And when you change your lens, you change your life.